One quick way of evaluating somebody's intelligence, in my opinion, would be to notice how many free, unwanted, unneeded, and baseless advices that person is giving out to everyone. And I think this is something we've all been part of. We are all definitely guilty of. I myself have done it so many times, and something I'm actively working on removing. But you can definitely notice how some of us are trying to use the act of giving advices in order to boost and lift our own morale, our own ego, because by giving advices to some people creates a temporary feeling of importance, and it gives meaning to our life, to ourselves. I've done something, I've achieved something, I've helped somebody with advices. And that's a noble thing, for sure. But the problem is, most of our advices are most likely wrong. I can give you a quick example. For a while, for a few years, I stopped eating meat and eventually went vegan. Doesn't matter, I'm not preaching it to anyone, eat whatever you want. But it was a terrible experience for me, not because I had to change my diet, but because I was suddenly, just like that, suddenly, magically surrounded by experts in nutrition. Almost everybody, okay, I'm making some broad generalization, but a lot of people, especially the closest ones, instantly, boom, transform themselves in experts in nutrition. None of them were real experts in nutrition. But as soon as I would go somewhere and the topic would come out, how come you don't need meat? Well, boom, animal protein, whatever. There was an abuse of unwanted, unneeded, useless advices that were not based in reality. And it's fine, I moved on. But that is, in my opinion, a measure, a tool that you can use to measure the intelligence of somebody. Somebody who gives out advices to everyone without knowing what they're talking about, that's a sign of an ignorant mind. I'm not saying that negatively to mock or criticize anyone, but an intelligent mind wouldn't be involved in such a process. And I guess we can use that on ourselves. If we're true and honest with ourselves, are we taking part in this dance of giving free advices, unneeded, unwanted, baseless advices? If so, maybe we can change that. I think an intelligent person, a knowledgeable person, knows when they need to give an advice and when they need to shut up and listen. And they know that there's a lot of things that they don't know, and they know that there are a lot of things that they don't even know they don't know. And the more you study, the more you change your perspective about life, and the more you realize some of the things you thought you knew, you were wrong about them. How many advices have we given to people based on false information that we held on to thinking is true? I guess this is part of becoming a better human and just working on first allowing other people to ask for an advice, then making sure we know what we're talking about, we have experience, and then we would give them a good advice that may help them, only if they're open to receive it. instead of forcing, shooting everybody with free advices. Advice for you, advice for you, advice for you, advice for everybody. Because I know, I'm all knowing, and I feel good when I run my mouth to everyone, right? Right. Here I am doing just that, giving you advice to not give advice. It's ironic.